Defense. It's the part of the game when you stop the other team from scoring. You're mainly on your own side of the field, and you mark the forwards and keep them from not making plays. There's normally at least 3 to 4 of you. When you defend, you have to make sure that you're fast, you're physical, and you're not afraid to go for any ball. Normally you stay on your own side of the field, but you can push up sometimes. Defensive stance is one of the key things of being a defender. Your stance has to be good, because if it's not good, then it's easier for them to get around you. When you have your defensive stance, you keep one foot in front of the other, and you get really low. And you almost can put your arm on their back, but as long as you don't push them, because that would be a foul. When you keep low, it's easier for you to shuffle and move quickly. An example of a not good stance would be just standing like this, because then they can nutmeg you. A nutmeg is when it goes right through your legs, and then you're already beat. So when you keep in your stance, you want to make sure you're low and ready to go. Diving in. Diving in is when you just go right to the ball, and it's easier for them to get around you. When you defend, you have to keep in your stance and almost go with them. When someone's dribbling at you, you want to keep low with them and stay with the ball. Also, you have to make sure you're not too close to the goal, because then they can just take the shot. When you're in your stance and they're not too close to the goal, when they're dribbling at you, you wait for them to make a bad touch. When they make a bad touch, you have to capitalize on that opportunity and steal the ball. When you're defending, it's important to be tight. When you're tight, that means that you're not giving them too much space. If I were right here, I'd be giving her way too much space, because then she can just make a move around me or pass the ball. When you're defending, you want to be really close on them so they can't make a move. Also, when they have the back turned toward the goal, that's when you want to pressure them and force them to go back. So you want to be on them, not pushing them, but you want to make them, you have to pass backwards. To wrap up defending, what you need to remember if you're a defender is your defensive stance, being tight on the player, and not diving in. That will make you a better defender. To work on defending, what you can do is get a partner and go 1v1, which means that they would try to get around you when you try to defend them. Or you can just get on your stance and work on muscle memory by just like sliding back and forth.